One of the toughest things to do in all of college football is win on the road. When you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. Welcome to Reynolds Razorback Stadium, home of the Arkansas Razorbacks. As we'll see the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Tennessee Volunteers, taking on another team from the SEC, the Arkansas Razorbacks. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by a couple of legends, and yes, we do use that term loosely. David Pollack from the University of Georgia and former Gator Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get down to the field. And the Razorbacks will get us started with the opening kickoff. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Ooh. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. So Tennessee's offense will go to work first. And for their sake, they better hope they've solved some of the turnover and protection issues that just plagued them in a nightmare of a game last week, David.
It was not a good performance. And this offense has got to grow. It's got to get better. And they've got to find some ways to move the football. They've got to throw the football. But
oh, my God! It's wide open!
Too many turnovers for this quarter. Well, they just had too many negative plays and too many turnovers in that game to win. They believe they've got the dudes offensively to win games so long as they stay on schedule. When you're going backwards and you're giving the offense on the other side more possessions because you turn it over, that's a recipe for disaster, and that's something they have to be able to avoid in this game.
Looking to move the chains. They throw it complete to the left. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. So the last thing you want to do is start the game, first drive, go 3 and out. They won't do that here. They might go 4 and out, but they'll try to convert here. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. They are backing up their pregame words. Their first drive of the game, 4th down in their own end, and they're going for it. Makes a grab past the marker. Across the 40, out of bounds at the 41, and a big pickup has this offense on the move.
Oh, and I love that play call on 4th down. You know, the entire defense was zoning in on that running back, thinking he was maybe going to get a handoff, but they're able to sneak and leak him out of the backfield.
Nice.
Behind the defense, he makes the catch, keeps the drive alive.
and that would be the definition of first down success. Putting yourself in a good position. It's 2nd and inches. I can do whatever I want next. I can take a shot down the field. I can run the football and get a new set of downs. Like, nice first down execution.
The Volunteers are marching down the field. Right back to the well. Oh, he's got some space. Really putting together.
Good shit, Devontae King.
It's at the 37. They're about to snap it for the 7th time on this drive. The give to the back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. You can barely hear yourself thinking here as they're trying to get this defense off to a good start. The screen, he's got wheels. Slippery slide, find his way and ran away.
It's funny.
How about that first drive by the offense? Usually script the first 10 plays. Well, I had one extra. It only took 9. Great job moving down the field, stringing plays that look like other plays together, and getting this opening drive touchdown.
From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Razorbacks offense will get the ball for the first time. Bunch formation for these receivers. Back to the ground game on the left. Fighting off the defender. He was looking for some place to put his foot in the ground, but the defense was everywhere, and he's knocked down behind the line. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. He'll do it himself.
Nice.
He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the...
Nice!
Back at the 8-yard line. The Razorbacks will call on their punt team. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Gets the first one of the day off and hoping he's not as busy as he was in that loss last week when he kicked it 4 times.
Nice.
Turns like that are why you don't
Hey, boy.
settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the Oak. Tennessee ready to go to work the Big Orange offense on the field. Already a solid start to this one. Now back
I like
with his
Devontae
lead.
King today.
Stop him just short of the first down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. And the balls come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play.
God damn it, man.
Backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up.
Well, they try to spit it out to the running back on the perimeter of the field. You saw the speed and recognition by the defense, though. How quickly they were able to get to the back.
Turning it on.
It's wide open, man. It's wide fucking open.
A costly penalty wipes out that 3rd down conversion, and now they'll back up and try it again. Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise. Back in
Oh my
This
God.
is a disappointing drive for the offense, considering where this drive started in their opponent territory. Now you're 4th and long. You've got to be better throwing the football in those types of situations.
Here's a heat.
Can't fucking block, man. This is a fucking joke. Can't catch the football. Penalties. Can't block. What the fuck do we do well?
To get a drive going here.
Name one thing.
Looking to throw on 1st down. Catch in the middle. It's Ellington. And he's able to shed 1 tackle and gets a pretty good pickup.
I love early in a game getting my quarterback in a rhythm. Coming out, short passes, easy completions. Now we're getting in a good spot.
Good shit. Come on, defense.
Yeah, you just feel like the running back's asking for redemption on that one. You know, 2nd and short, and you're giving him the football. He can't get the first himself. Now it's 3rd down. He's looking over on the sideline like, call it again, throw me the ball, I can go do this. It's never a good...
He'll fire back across his body, and it's intercepted. Couldn't find a ton of room on that return, but that small change, they take over at the 43.
One thing I love about this linebacker, guys, he's really good against the run, but he's also nice in coverage, too. That time, a cover 2 look by the defense, so he's just playing in space. He's watching the quarterback's eyes. He's able to jump the route.
Oh my God. That's fucking pass interference.
Forces the incompletion on 1st down. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. After the incompletion, they go back up top. The screen, he can go. He almost picked up the 1st down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. And the Volunteers come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. This is makeable field goal range here, but it looks as if they'll go for it on 4th down. Trying to get it to the marker. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the 1st down.
4th and 1, turn around, hand it off to your bell cow running back, and let him go move the sticks. Great job.
The Vols come to the line with a new set of downs. Now improvising. Bought a little time, lets it go. Makes the grab. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. Wants to go up top. Got a man. Headed to the end zone. Touchdown Volunteers. A great catch and run for 6.
Well, I love the decision-making by the quarterback, going to his go-to receiver in that situation of the game. But defense, come on. You got to know that's the guy the QB's looking for.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. On the move from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. They'll be able to get off one more play before quarter's end. From the shotgun, there's an inside give. And after the tackle, that will bring us to the end of the first quarter. That's the end of the quarter, and Tennessee has the lead. They came out and jumped on them early in the first. Let's take a break and look at the first quarter stats. Now the challenge here, they've taken a punch, but they can't let it get out of hand as we start the second. So second down here as we're back at it after the break. The give from the gun. He found a hole, got about 5. He's down at the 21.
I like this guy as a running back because he can run between the tackles and he can also go outside. He can really do it all.
Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. And he had it for a second, but it just dribbled out of his hands.
Man, these slant routes you throw quick. It's a timing route. He throws 3 million of them to the wide receiver, and most of the time he gets his hands up and he catches it, keeps his body in the way. But right there, just lack of focus, lack of concentration, just drops the easy play. He's probably caught that ball 99% of the time it's been thrown to him.
The Volunteer offense is back, and they hope it's touchdown time in Tennessee. They've already put a couple of scores up, and they look to add to it on this drive. Give to the running back. They stop him at the 42, but they get it across midfield, pick up 10 and the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to go up top on first down. The throw. I don't think that's the way they drew it up. Incomplete.
When the quarterback gets outside the pocket as a defender, now I'm thinking about the field's cut in half. You don't worry about the other side of the field. It's hard to throw back across your body to the other side. So now the rules are great job by the defense.
For takeoff.
This defense is going to have their hands
and
full
landing.
because they're going to need to be comfortable with guys one-on-one on islands in the perimeter of the field, and they're just going to have to make better plays than what we saw right there. They knew this offense was going to try to be aggressive. Got to need better effort in the back end for this defense.
And it's a great play by the defensive end. The most athletic players on the field play defensive end. Yes, you heard me, Jess, Reese. Exactly what I said. Great get off. Great job getting in the backfield, making the play.
It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Caught in the backfield. It's Cavazos. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. Third down, they can pick up the first without scoring. From the gun, wants to pass. Bought a little time, lets it go. And he will.
Oh, my God.
Now, will it count as we check out the laundry on the field? That is a costly mistake as the penalty wipes the touchdown off the board. Third down, red zone play. Crowd alive. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Snagged out of the air. He is denied. Cannot get to the first down marker, and it's fourth down coming. This offense is aggressive on fourth down. 2 for 3 so far today, and they're still on the field. Quarterback making taking checks. On 4th down, they're taking to the air. Touchdown, Tennessee! Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board. They want to finish the season strong, and man, are they doing that here in this Week 11 performance. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, a quick update on a notable game going on right now in the ACC. Louisville is getting taken to the cleaners today. We're talking heavy starch on a hanger, and don't let the door hit you on the way out. They're trailing by 24 to Pittsburgh. Any major changes in this ACC standoff, you'll hear about them first from us, gentlemen.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. And Arkansas ready to send out this offense. They've fallen into this big hole, and they are pretty desperate for answers right now.
Attack.
From the gun, the running back has it. Pass the sticks, and he may get more. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Used to play fake, now to throw. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
And that's a big shot. That's a big incompletion. But this offense has to continue to do more of that. When you're trailing and you've got to make plays, they got to find creative ways to push this ball down the field and get this offense in a flow.
4 wide out set, 2 on either side on 2nd and 10. Off play action. It's complete to the right. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. And the Razorbacks want to move quickly. On 3rd and short, just trying to get enough for the first down. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. The Razorbacks will punt it away on 4th down. Hauls it in, looking for space. He'll be guided out of bounds, but not before a nifty return on that one. So here is the Tennessee offense. Man, what a drive last time for the touchdown. That passing attack was lethal, David.
Yeah, and you know, you hear all these stupid commentators like
Fuck me.
Jesse talking about create balance, run and pass. No, when you throw that good, spin the ball around.
So the defense has to find a way to affect the quarterback on this drive, because last drive he had way too much time to throw.
Throws for the tight end.
Got him.
Right downfield. Huge place.
Got him.
He's got it at the 22-yard line. An explosive play takes them right outside the red zone, and they've got it 1st and 10. Looking downfield on 1st down. Got out of trouble and throws. He's got it. He is down at the 1. A terrific run after the throw and catch. They are really clicking away.
Oh yeah, this is a tutty. This is a tutty.
They'll go with a direct snap. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown ball.
You talk about going on the road and making a statement. 27-0. Hostile environment be dang. You talk about home field advantage. Well, it hasn't worked. They have come in and had answers and started this first half as good as you possibly can.
On the run from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Hogs send that offense back onto the field. They just didn't quite find the rhythm on that last drive, Jesse. They had to punt it.
I think they got to be more physical, David. I think up front they got to do a better job getting blocks and establishing this running game.
And how easy does football become if you're the more physical team? If you can threaten the run and then...
Oh, he caught that? No.
And you just wonder now, is that the play that's finally going to wake this offense up? They've been sluggish throughout the entire first half, but could that be the thing that finally just gives them a little bit of a jolt and leads them to scoring some points here before this half is over.
And the Razorbacks with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Running
Yes, sir. Sit your ass down. Sit your
hold as soon as he got it. Ball is at the 41 as this defense tries to force the punt on 3rd and long. Looking deep down the right side.
No, sir. Overthrow.
Shot there, and now it's 4th down. The Razorbacks send out the punt unit. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt.
Spin.
Was looking for more running room, but found nothing but more tacklers. He's down for 24. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. Looking to throw on 1st down. He'll throw it. Zings it complete to the right. All the way out to the 43-yard line before he's pushed out of bounds, and this offense is on the move. And after that pitch and catch, he's already over 200 yards, and we're in the first half, Jesse.
Man, Reese, he's dialed in right now. He's really doing a nice job seeing the field, reading coverages, and finding his open guy.
Oh, will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go?
Yeah, and you just wonder if the defense now has taken out some frustration. Obviously, they've been getting lit up all over the place, and that time they finally gave it back to the offense there. Really nice, big, clean hit. This defense needs a little bit more of that as the game goes on.
The Volunteers will line it up on 1st and 10. Motion from the wide receiver. It's complete on the right side. He's inside the 10. Gets out of bounds after the big game, but they've got it 1st and goal. This offense has been a juggernaut, and they have a chance to pad their total just before. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Volunteers! That trip to the end zone is 25th career touchdown.
Man, he's been productive, just has a nose for the end zone. This dude's made big play after big play for his offenses, and that's 25 touchdowns, Palmer, on the ground for the big fella.
Pretty impressive, too, when you consider when you get close to that end zone, the defense is expecting run, they're loading the box, and still this guy's been able to find his way in. 25, it's a nice number.
And Arkansas ready to send out this offense. They find themselves in a pretty deep hole here, but maybe a chance to grab a little momentum and regroup at halftime.
Yeah, a big chance. Like, this is an opportunity. This is the biggest opportunity in front of them in the game right now. You got to get some points on the board. You got to create something positive, Jesse. There hasn't been a whole lot to be positive about in the first half.
If I'm playing quarterback, I'm locating my go-to guy at receiver. Who can I count on one-on-one to go and make me a play? Maybe even one-on-two. Who can go up, catch the ball, get us some yards, and get us some points.
And now on 2nd down for this offense.
Here we go.
Back to pass. Had to get rid of it quickly. Didn't have much of a choice there, but to get rid of it.
And I think a big reason this offense is struggling right now and why they're trailing on the scoreboard is they have not been able to protect this guy, and it's affected him. He has not looked very accurate. Moving forward, the pass pro has got to be better to help this guy out.
When you've already sent your punter out 4 times, at least he knows he's going to get his varsity letter, and his leg might get a bigger workout if they don't convert. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. And the Razorbacks decide to punt it away. Makes the catch, and now looking for just a little bit of daylight. We'll see them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the first half. Catch in the middle, it's y'all. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. And the Vols moving quickly to the line. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Quarterback strolling away from Heat. He's going to take off. He's brought down, but not before he turned that into a positive play and picked up a few on the run. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. On 3rd and short, they'll try to convert through the air. Going to take a shot. Hits him in stride inside the 10. Touchdown, Tennessee! Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board.
And this is blowout city. This offense has been up and down the field. We've seen explosive plays. They score again here right before halftime. I don't know, guys. I mean, can we do running clock in the second half?
And he takes this from inside the 5. He'll be brought down, and that's the final play of the half. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. A first half that saw a little bit of everything there in Fayetteville. And we'd be remiss if we didn't start this halftime report by giving props to this superstar tight end. He's been almost, you know what, check that. He has been unguardable with that unusual blend of speed, size, hands, and route running. He is a pick-your-poison kind of player. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at Razorback Stadium.
Thanks for that breakdown, Kevin. And the Volunteers will boot it away to start the second half. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Hogs send that offense back onto the field. Nothing went right in that first half in the first order of business here. Try not to be embarrassed any further.
But the comeback is possible. Remember 2006, Michigan State down 35 to Northwestern at halftime? They somehow came back and won the game. But it all starts on one play, and that has to happen here on this first drive for the offense.
Yeah, the first possession, because your possessions, you're only going to get so many possessions, and you got to score on every single one of them. Offense, defense, special teams have to play out of their mind, but they have to believe.
The Razorbacks are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. From the shotgun, they'll run it. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He'll pull it on the read. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one, 2nd and 8 coming up. Got a little work done on first down, now back to the line. Second down, they'll go to the air. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Gets rid of it. Finds his tight end. He's knocked down just short of the 30 at the 29-yard line. It brings up 4th down. And the Razorbacks will bring the punt team onto the field. We've seen a lot of the punt team 6 times tonight. Makes the catch, wants to make a move upfield. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. Tennessee ready to go to work the Big Orange offense on the field. They'll go to the ground. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. Offense working from the pistol. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the 3rd quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
The Vols have it with a 1st and 10. Finds his man. It's Shaw. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the first down. Now on 2nd down. Running back searching for a hole. Getting work done on the ground. He's pulled down at the 14-yard line. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Volunteers kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Quick release by the QB. Touchdown ball! Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone. He has been searching. The fake, and he wants to throw. Strong, firm tackle. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
Arkansas, 0.
From inside the 15, here comes the return. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. And Arkansas ready to send out this offense. Their drive chart is starting to look a little monotonous. Punt, punt. There he goes. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down. Big chunk play to start this drive. Now they'll really try to take it to this defense. They'll ride the hot hand. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Rush is on him. And the quarterback is toast back at the 35. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again. The Razorbacks will punt this one away. Really nice job all the way around. Got a few blocks, made a couple of moves, and a good return on that one before he's pushed out of bounds. So the first play of the drive, starting here from the 45. Starts a drive trying to go up top. Quick screen to the speedster out wide. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down mark. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Makes the grab. It's Cavazos. And they make the tackle, but it'll be enough for a first down, and we'll see if they get another play off here in the 3rd. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. As we enter the 4th quarter, let's see if anything memorable can come from this one. So 1st down will open up the final period. Wants to throw on 1st down. He's got him.
A nice job by the QB there, timing out that drag throw. It's zone coverage, so he's got to make sure he gets it to his receiver in a window to allow him to catch the ball and then turn it upfield.
And the balls with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving.
Here we go.
They weren't able to get that one off. It'll be a delay of game. So frustrating to see an offense lose track of the play clock and pick up a penalty like that. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. They're going to take another delay of game penalty. You just can't have these types of mistakes. Offense took a little bit too much time at the line there. And here comes the offense on second down. They just keep firing. Going to try to pop one on the screen. Brought down just short of the sticks on the screen pass.
And a running back who can take a dump-off pass like that and take it for a gain, that can really be a quarterback's best friend. It's an easy way to rack up touches, but also get the ball to your playmaker in open space.
He's got enough. It'll be a first down. They've got it at the 12. And the Volunteers are moving quickly down the field. To the air on first down. Intercepted. They were back in their own end, and they stopped the drive. Got room on the return.
And that's such a great job of seeing the play, seeing it unfold, breaking on the football, making the interception, and you will absolutely never forget getting that first career INT, that big play, that big moment.
Makes the grab. Out of bounds right at the 20-yard line, edge of the red zone, and they have their eyes on a score. Just outside the red zone, 1st and 10 from the 21. Looking to throw on first down. And the defense, they've got him at the 27.
And it's simply been that kind of day for this offense. They've had so many struggles, and at this point in the fourth quarter, you're trailing by a ton of points. The defense knows you're throwing it, and they're pinning their ears back, and they're getting after it, as you saw it on that sack there.
And he didn't get a big gain. You want to call that play and probably want to get more yards, but you could tell that was super close from seriously busting loose. Nice job running the screen.
And he's in for the touchdown, but hang on just a second. There is a flag on the field. At this point, the way things have gone in this one, they're probably not surprised. You make a play and they wipe it out on the penalty. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Caught over the middle, it's Burns. They stop him short of the sticks, and it'll be 4th down.
Well, this offense is giving a lesson right now on how to fight through adversity, because 1st and 2nd down was ugly, but they come up with that huge completion to now set up a manageable 4th down opportunity to keep this drive alive.
It's incomplete, but here comes the flag, and I think it's going to be a first down.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referees caught it.
And the defense is just about out of room to defend. They are backed up right on the doorstep. They'll try to blast their way in. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Arkansas!
I think it's a good sign for coaches to see that their team is still fighting. They're getting blown out in this game. Nothing has gone their offense's way. They've been outmatched. But here in the fourth quarter, you like to see guys competing. You like to see guys still trying to fight. Because as a coach, you want to know, next time you take the field, which guys you can depend on and what you can build off of.
And he made that extra point, the wet turf, no problem at all. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Big one in the Big 12, and take a look at how things are playing out here. Iowa State is in front. They've controlled the line of scrimmage to this point, but you take a look at the scoreboard and you see we have ourselves a close game. They're up by 11 over Colorado. We'll keep you updated as this one goes forward, as this could shake up the Big 12 race significantly.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Offense in an empty set. Wants to go up top on first down. Trying to make magic with his feet.
It's just so nice to have a QB under center nowadays in football. You can trust these guys. You put so much on their plate, and you tell them, go get positive yards when it's there. And a lot of these guys are such great athletes, they do it with ease.
They'll keep it on the ground, trying to milk the clock. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle. Ball sitting right at the 30. It'll be 3rd and short. Finds a spot in the middle. Breaks into the open. Works his way to the 41, and that is plenty to give him a first down. The Vols come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They'll move the tight end. Quick release on the RPO. Almost got it to midfield on that one. He's out of bounds, a yard short at the 49.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
Got it behind the line. It's Cavazos. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37. The Volunteers headed quickly to the line. He was really bothered by those 2 picks he threw in that loss last week, but he's been much more comfortable, much more certain in this one.
He had the one blunder, the one mistake that he probably wishes he could have back, but did a great job rebounding from that. Listen, having that short-term memory, being able to lead, it is critical at the quarterback position.
Now he's going to glide away from pressure. And he can find a receiver, and down he goes. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
Well, when the offense goes empty, that triggers the defense to want to blitz. The linebacker came that time. They couldn't get him blocked, and down goes the QB.
On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and this offense just a couple of minutes away from putting one in the win column. He makes a fair catch just outside his own 10 at the 11-yard line. The Hogs send that offense back onto the field. This one has pretty much been a bludgeoning, but they'll try to finish with something positive late.
Well, they ran into a buzzsaw today, and I don't think it would matter what type of X's and O's they're out there executing, David. Jimmy's and the Joes, they're just not as good as the opponent.
And as an athlete, it sometimes hits you in the face and it stinks, but you're not good enough. And today they were not good enough. And I'm going to do the best I can to try to flush this down the toilet, not remember it, forget it, move on for the next game. Maybe it's something right here I can create positive that carries over to practice and maybe next week.
And the Razorbacks in a good spot here with 2nd and short. That's caught. It's Moncrief. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short.
You just get the feeling this defense is going to make it hard on them, right? They've got the lead. It's late, and they're going to try to tackle everybody inbounds. Offense is going to have to really work for this and be smart. You got to attack the sidelines. You got to throw first downs. You got to keep...
And the defense, Dave, got him at the 27. The Razorbacks will try to pin them back with the punt. He couldn't find much running room.